Hey folks, Vic here with the weekly trade video, and it's actually going to be Darko presenting this one. And what you're going to see is actually one of Darko's pre-market analysis videos that he provides for our members each day. And Darko runs our longer-term trading service, so this video pertains to the longer-term trading, but it doesn't matter. The principles in this video apply to any style of trading, whether it's right from micro scalping up to position trading. It doesn't matter because it's the same stuff, okay? It's a gem of a video. I really believe that there's some great educational value in it. I hope you find it that way to be so anyway. Because, you might look at when we post levels, like these levels that we look to trade at, support resistance levels, or we call them significant necklines. You might go, well, that's great. So now what do we do? Well, in this video, Darko's going to show you how to take a monthly level step by step and turn that into an actual trade setup. Pretty good stuff, I'd say, okay? So I really hope that you enjoy that and get lots out of it. If you like this video, I'd sure appreciate a thumbs up with it for it. And also be sure to subscribe to our channel. There's in the bottom right corner of the video, there's a subscribe link. You just push that, click that button, and you'll be subscribed, and you'll be notified whenever we put out a new video, okay? Really hope you enjoy the video. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hi everyone, Darko here for your daily PMA for Thursday the 16th of September 2021. Red flag news for today. Be aware of this when you are trading. I want to go through a couple of pairs in here, or some of the pairs, and apply what I talked about yesterday and practice that on these pairs that have been marked for today. So yesterday I talked about how can you convert the monthly chart into a pending order, and I showed you several options. Option number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's start with CAD yen and do this in great detail. We always start with the monthly chart. I just don't see like how can you take any trades on any time frame if you don't know what the monthly chart is doing. That's my opinion, like how I want to do things for my own trading. So in this case, price is obviously on a monthly chart correcting, right? And there are several options like where is price correcting to, okay? And did we hit any significant level of support on a monthly chart when we built this, when price built this or formed this pin bar reversal? Yes, we hit this level. Did we hit that perfectly? No. And that's the frustration, because if this goes up from here, we will consider this as a hit, right? And if this comes down again, breaches this level, we say, hey, now price did not hit that level the first time. And that's when, the market are playing games. So when, and now you need to, like, how can I involve myself in a potential trading opportunity? Well, if you consider this as a hit, now you look for a long opportunity. Now you mark a level that makes sense to you on a weekly chart, on a daily chart, and then this level will be an interesting level to enter with a low stop loss. So for option number 1 is there is no natural stop. The only natural stop you have is the daily level. So in this specific case, if you want to make this into a pending order, this will be the entry with the low stop loss. Okay. Or you might say, you know what, if I mark this level, okay, and I go down to my weekly chart, is there any level that actually makes sense? This is a neckline on a monthly chart. Can I convert that into a level that is significant on a weekly? Well, if you just move that slightly lower, there is a very, very strong level. Let me show you this in here. This is a very strong level, okay? This is a strong level, and this is even a stronger level. Okay, so you have a brick wall of, confluence of necklines that price has been respected, and this is a weekly chart. I'm not talking about a tick chart or a 5-minute chart. So this is very, very significant. This is a very heavy level. Okay, this is such a heavy level that's actually, worth that 0.5% of your account to figure out if price hits that level. If you have a natural stop to the left, to just take that as a pending order and let the probability do its thing, obviously if that is within your game plan. Okay, so if I mark this level, now the job begins to go to my daily chart and see, do I have a natural stop? Do I have anything that makes sense to me? Well, I would say this level in here is a very strong natural stop. Okay, price breached that level, came down, and then an explosion took place, like from here to here, non-stop going up. So if this is going up, this is where we'll be going up from, and it is highly likely, or that was not the proper English, but it's like strongly that we will not breach this level, because this was an explosion. So if we breach this level, well, this trade is over anyway. Okay, so it's a very likely that price will at some point from this level down to anywhere in here do something like this. Okay, so that's how you start with the monthly chart and make this into a pending order. So do you need to be at your computer when price hits this level? No. If that's how you trade, you just put the pending order in here, front run it by some pips, and then you have the stop loss. Okay, and that's it. So why do you need to be at your computer? And this is the beauty of long-term trading. When you know what you are doing and you have a game plan and you do the exact same thing every single time, that's it. Or maybe, just maybe, now when you have this level, we definitely not hit that level yet, price comes down into that level, and you are just, you wait for that weekly candle action. Maybe that's within your game plan. And you don't like to take things, as a pending order. You want that extra confirmation. Well, then wait until price hits this level and give you that weekly candle action that you are waiting for. Once you have that, the next coming week, you place an order, and that's it. Now maybe you have a better risk reward, or maybe you just use that stop loss anyway to be on the safer side. Okay, so that's how you convert the monthly chart into a pending order, and make sure that you stick to one thing. And trust me, most of the traders that are listening to this, they will not stick to one thing, and that's the problem. That's why you are struggling, because you want to, the brain, your brain tells you, hey, you are missing out. If you only did this, look how many pips you will be making. If you only took that option, you wouldn't be. It's let's blame someone. Okay, so and that's where your mind playing games with you. Okay, so let's go to that Swiss yen. We had that trade, and obviously, depend how you manage it. It could be a break-even trade. It could be a losing trade. Where it depends on the management, right? So now, when that happens, where is price likely to go? I would say on a monthly chart basis, price is likely to come down into these necklines. That's how price works. Price is usually bouncing from monthly and weekly levels. So now price is correcting itself. So if I go to my weekly chart, is there any levels before this monthly level? Because price could come down, because this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 necklines at the same place. So price is very likely to go there. So if I go now to my weekly chart, okay, and now all of a sudden I see this level in here. Well, this level is no joke. Look at the the correlation between wicks and bodies. Look at the swing neckline drop. This is a brick wall. Okay, so price it's likely to give you some reaction. Okay, this could be the level that price will be bouncing from for the rest of the year. Okay, we don't know, we never know, but this is a legit level. So how can I convert this knowledge into a pending order? Okay, well, now when I have a level on my weekly chart based on the monthly level, or monthly retracement, correction, whatever you want to call it, do I have a natural stop that I'm okay with? Well, yes, this is the natural stop. Okay, so this could be a pending order with a low stop loss. So even if market behaves the way it used to, okay, that 80-20 probability is, even if price is breaching this level, it's likely to do something like this. And this is where you manage to risk reduce or take something out, trade manage. And that's how the market works. Okay, market moves in waves, And once you understand how these waves works, that's your edge. Okay, and there are times when prices do like this. Well, that's that 20%. Okay, we don't have that edge. Okay, the edge is in here. What is price likely to do? Not like what is prices doing every single time, because nothing is 100%. Okay, so again, like I said, once you understand the monthly chart is the magic. That's where the magic happens. And when you start with the monthly and work yourself down into a pending order, time is the most valuable asset we have. You know, the biggest mistake we do in life is we think we have time. And that's something that I listen to in some motivational speeches. That's not my words. Okay. And that's something that, hits me very hard. Just like, hey, you know what? Time is very valuable. Do you want to sit at your office 12, 18 hours a day and, miss out on everything else around you? Is that worth your time? No, it's not. So therefore, if you have an edge, hey, I place an order in here with a lower low stop loss. That's my game plan. If that's your game plan, that's it. And, check on your charts once a day or once whatever time you have and see how things goes. Okay. So let's say, you know what? I don't like pending orders like this. Price is coming down. I'm getting nervous. What if price goes down into this level? Then I get stopped out. Well, yeah, you will get stopped out. If price is going to this monthly level, you will get stopped out. Yes, that's a part of trading. Okay. So go back to this level again and see, hey, price is close to this level. I want to see how the next, weekly candle is behaving around this level. And your game plan might be, hey, I want to see if I get my weekly candle action. Or maybe, just maybe, you are marking these, significant levels that is, dynamite levels. And you wait for swing work rotation on your 4-hour chart. That's all you do. You mark these levels. You don't like pending orders like this with the natural stop. This is too much waiting for you. Waiting for a weekly candle action because price don't give you that, whatever that might be. Your cup of tea, so to say, is I like swing work rotations on my entry time frame 4-hour charts. I start with the monthly, work myself down to the weekly, mark these, super levels. Okay. Once price hits that level, I wait for a pattern on my 4-hour charts. One pattern, swing break rotation. Okay. Or you know what? I see set and forgets like nothing else. Then you just only wait for set and forgets around these levels. Make yourself a favor. Do only one of them. Okay. I don't care if you are stage 1, 2, 3, or 4 trader. If you are a very, very high level of stage 4 trader, then that's a different story. Most people are within this category. Okay. When you are within this category, just make yourself a favor. Stick to one thing. Do exactly these steps that I'm telling you every single day. Okay. Every single day I'm telling you the exact same thing. Sometimes I just do it in different variations. Okay. Not to bore you to death. And this is trading. This is not a rocket science. Have a game plan. Write it down. Do one thing, and I promise you, prove me wrong, I promise you, you will see results you've never seen before. I promise you. Okay, there are not that many promises in trading. I promise you. And if I'm wrong, tell me that. You can type that in the room in front of everyone. I will hook up with you on Skype, and it's on the house. You don't need to pay me anything. Tell me that this is not working. Show me that this is not working. Okay? That's how confident I am in what I'm doing. Euro Kiwi is at a very strong. This is a very, very strong level. This level is no joke. Okay, so now, like, if you are short term, like, how can you day trade this level? Like, are you longing in here? No. Are you shorting in here? No. So, and this is what I mean. If you don't know what the monthly chart is doing, how can you trade this? What is your game plan? Like, what are you waiting for? But what will happen, let's just say for the sake of this example, that by the end of this month, this is where the monthly candle opens, right? And we close like this. And this becomes a wicks, okay? At this level. How can you convert that into a pending order? Well, how would the daily chart look like? Look at this level. Look at this level. Look at all these necklines in here. Okay? The daily chart will look something like this. Okay? Not exactly like maybe what we are waving and then go up and close like this. The thing is that this becomes a natural stop that you are okay with. And on a 4-hour chart, it will be looking something like this. Okay? And now all of a sudden you have a monthly candle action at this level. You have a daily, something that you recognize. And now all of a sudden you have an edge. Now you can do whatever you want. You can day trade it, you can swing trade it, you can position trade it. Now you have an edge because you converted that monthly level into a pending order. Okay, because the monthly chart and the weekly chart is traded by institutional, by the banks. Okay, and when you have these people behind your back, you have a better odds. Okay. Pound Swissy, same in there. We are coming off a strong monthly level. Now all of a sudden we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 very good level, like very high quality necklines. Okay, did you have a swing break? I don't think so. Let's see here. Yes, we actually have a swing break. That's my bad. Yeah, this high is higher than this high on this trading platform. Okay, now you can convert that knowledge into a pending order. Why? Because price is coming off a monthly level. You might say, but Darko, we are also hitting a monthly resistance. We are, and that's where things becomes a bit of a challenge. And that's what I mean. You start with the monthly chart. Hey, we hit support, but we also hit resistance. So now you need to see like what is the bigger picture for this pair? Like what is prices doing? Okay. The problem with this one is, based on the advanced market flow, is we are making, when we left this area, we actually managed to make a lower low. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the what I refer to the Corona candle. Yeah, this is the Corona candle. So that's where the pandemic broke out. So if you go to the March, the month of March 2020, all the candles looks very messy. Okay, so lower high, lower low, and now we are making another lower high. So technically this is down. So now, and this is what I mean, now you start thinking, hey, pros and cons with this potential trade. How can I involve myself in a trading opportunity? Can I make this into a pending order without extra confirmation? Or maybe just because of the things that I just told you, maybe this time is a better option to wait for an extra confirmation. And that could be an exception that you write down into your game plan. Okay, or you say, you know what, the daily advanced market flow changed from down to up at this monthly level. I'm very confident taking this trade as a pending order because that's my game plan. And I wouldn't use this as a natural stop because that's too shallow. The first natural stop, I would say it's in here. Okay. And the reason for it, and this is something that I want you to write down or at least think of. The natural stop that I usually use is before the breakout. Okay, this is where price actually give you a warning sign that we are actually breaching that level. And this is when price close, establish, retest. Okay, so I want a natural stop before the breakout. This is not a breakout. Price did not establish above that level. We established above that level in here. So I'm not using this natural stop. I will be using this natural stop. If this was within my game plan to take this as a pending order. So by picking the right natural stop will save you a fortune, because if you don't know how to do things properly, you will get stopped out all the time, and then price goes in your direction just to make you even more frustrated. And now you start doing all the mistakes, revenge trading, and kicking yourself, and everything. Learn how to do things properly, because once you do things properly, if you get stopped out, that's it. That's trading. That's your probability. Okay. When you do mistakes and you get stopped out because you did a mistake, and then price goes in your direction, that's where the frustration begins. Because if you do things right and you get stopped out, why would you be upset? I wouldn't. The only time I am upset is when I miss something, because I did not do things properly, or I make a mistake and that mistake cost me money. That's when I'm frustrated. When I do everything right and then I lose money, I couldn't care less. Okay. Let's just do one more thing, one more pair, Kiwi dollar. Same in here. What did happen on a monthly chart? The magic time frame. Price hits a level of support. Price gives you a very strong level, a strong candle action on a monthly chart. So where do you long? Is it a good level, like a good idea to start longing in here? I would say no, that's not a good idea, because at some point that 80-20 probability is prices will be coming down. Okay, coming down at least to this neckline, the monthly neckline. That's at least. Okay, so if I look to convert this level into a weekly level, I see a very strong level, a very, very strong level. And this is a price action I've been seeing for so many years, for 15 years. That's a beauty. Okay, when price is ranging like this, okay, price is coming down, we have a very significant level. Price makes a lower high and then, breach like no tomorrow, and then we convincingly reestablish, take out everything, advanced market flow, a rotation. Okay, and this neckline is also a weekly neckline. Okay, and making this into a pending order is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay, so let's just say that you are option number one type of trader. Where is your natural stop? You don't have a natural stop in here. Okay, the only natural stop you have is this daily level. There is no other natural stop in here that you could use. Okay, so if you are taking this into a pending order, this is your lower low. And the problem with position trading or long-term trading, the stop loss are wide. There are times when you have like 200 pips stop loss. And yes, I get it. You have to, price needs to go up like 400 pips to make that, certain percentage of your trade. And this is what we are aiming for, because if this is coming down, gets you filled, we are not talking about 20 pips or 30 pips. What we are talking about is price on a monthly basis will be doing something like this. Okay, going up. It doesn't need to be that straight. It's always like wave-ish. Okay, price is coming down, goes up, and then comes down again, makes you get panicked, and maybe we will be reacting from this level and go up again, and then do this, do that, and then come down again, and then go up. This is a long process, and this is you need to have a mindset of steel, a very strong mindset, because all these waves will be very frustrating for you when you see plus 60 go down to minus 20, and then minus 20 goes to plus 80, and then plus 80 goes to plus 20, and then after a while this becomes plus 400 pips. Most people get panicked from when this goes down to this, they got stopped out, and then they miss out on this one. You need to have a right mindset to be long-term trading. This is not for everyone. Okay, and this is whatever you are doing, start with your monthly chart, work yourself down into a pending order, and then the rest is mental. The rest is, and this is trading. Trading is 90% what is mindset. 10% is your skills. Okay, so most people focus on this one. This, I can teach you this within a couple of hours. This one is a bit harder. I can I can only guide you how your brain works, but this is where things takes time. This is where people are struggling from everything between, I would say, 1 year to forever. Like I have clients been trading for 15 years and they are still stage 2 traders. At best stage 3. 15 years. That's almost 2 decades. Okay? It's not because swing break rotation is a rocket science. It's not because an ACAT is a rocket science. Not because a set and forget is a rocket science. It's because this is where the rocket science begins. Our mindset. So work more on yourself than you do on my patterns. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. I talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Cheers.